You are about to see has not happened yet. These are scenes from that story. A story that will happen as soon as these men are ready. This is a countdown. A missile is about to be launched. It will be the XMP-13. XMP meaning Experimental Moon Probe. A missile that will carry free human beings into outer space.
Planes and rocket ships and challenge the force of gravity. Of course, flight into space with humans manning the ship is still a dream. But the borderline between science and the dream world grows thinner and thinner, as in our story you are about to see.
You are about to see man's first attempt to reach the moon. This story is not true. It hasn't happened yet. These are scenes from that story. It will happen when men such as these name the day. This is the story of that day, of man's first moon landing.
Until about an hour before the scheduled event.
大多数の人はもちろんテレビを見られるホテルのロビーとか休憩室に集まっています。私たちは待っているところで que l'homme pour la première fois prenne pied sur la Lune. Les rues sont loin d'être vides naturellement, mais naturellement aussi c'est surtout dans les halls d'hôtels, les bars et les appartements que les gens se groupent, c'est-à-dire partout où ils peuvent trouver un récepteur de télévision. Et nous attendons tous.
Während die Welt darauf wartet, dass ein Mensch zum ersten Mal den Mond betritt.
And the world waited. July 20th, 1969. It is said that 500 million people gathered at TV sets around the world to wait for the first Earthling to set foot on the moon. Countless millions more listened on the radio to the voices from the moon.
This is Neil, radio check. Neil, this is Houston, loud and clear. Break, buzz.
Never before had so many people been attuned to one event at one time. The world waited, curious, wondering, aware, like a sleeper wakened in the night by a faraway sound. A moment sensed, more than understood.
What? Guys looking good, down a half. 6 forward. 60 seconds. Lights on. Forward. Forward. 40 feet, down 2.5. Picking up some dust. Straight shadow. 4 forward, drift into the right a little. 30 seconds. Forward, drift. Contact light. Okay, engine stop. We copy you down, Eagle. Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Okay, Neil, we can see you coming down the ladder now. Neil, we can see you coming. Okay, I just checked, getting back up to that first step. That isn't collapsed too far, but it's adequate to get back up. Roger, we copy. It's a pretty good little jump. At the foot of the ladder, the LEM footbeds are only depressed in the surface about 1 or 2 inches, although the surface appears to be very, very fine-grained as you get close to it. It's almost like a powder. Ground mass is very fine. I'm going to step off the limb. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Get me the White House, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt this program to bring you this important message.
The White House has announced that the Air Force has made a successful landing on the moon. The moon ship was under the command of Colonel Edward McCauley.
With him on this momentous journey were Major Patrick Donan, Major Mason Trett, and Dr. Russ Russell. We hope to be able to bring you the first message direct from the moon as soon as it is released. Please stay tuned for further news about man's first landing on the moon.
Yippee!
That's one small step for man,
Pequeño paso para el
one giant leap
gran salto
for
gigante
mankind.
para la humanidad.
Dies ist ein kleiner Schritt für den Menschen.
አድራጎት ለአንድ ሰው አነስተኛ እርምጃ ነው።
C'est un bond en avant gigantesque pour l'humanité. And he is on the moon at 4 seconds, a minute at a time. Astronaut Neil Armstrong.
L'homme est sur la Lune à 22h50.
Na Księżycu. O godzinie 4:17 rano, czasu przylądka Kennedy, astronauta Neil Armstrong zeskoczył z ostatniego szczebla drabinki pojazdu księżycowego.
月球登陆器的梯子踏上月球。人類が月面に到着しました。ケープケネディ時間で4時17分。ブース・アルドリン船長は船からブースを方面に降りました。
Oh, that looks beautiful from here, Neil. It has a stark beauty all its own. It's like much of the high desert of the United States. It's different, but it's very pretty out here. Are you getting a TV picture now, Houston?
Neil, yes, we are getting a TV picture. You're in our field of view now.
Okay, ready for me to come out? All set. Okay, I'm on the top step. It's a very simple matter to hop down from one step to the next.
You've got 3 more steps and then a long one.
Okay, I'm going to leave that one foot up there and both hands down to about the 4th.
We're safe. Maybe.
Element that seals their fate. Of all the footage of Apollo 11 requested from NASA over a 5-year period, one gem was discovered just before the completion of this documentary. An old reel received by mistake. It contains the raw or unedited footage of the crew of Apollo 11, Michael Collins, Edwin Aldrin Jr., and Neil Armstrong, staging part of their mission for nearly an hour in living color, with exceptionally clear behind-the-scenes audio of conversations discussing the techniques used to achieve a disingenuous picture depicting the Earth at a distance, in order to falsely demonstrate their far journey from it and their ability to survive passing through the Van Allen radiation belts. That was yet
We're going outside. Our radios are locked to your channel. Major Tread has orders to take off if the same thing happens. Landing legs and rocket nozzles, all okay. You can relax. Russ says the service is granted hard. Patrick, start unloading Russ's telescope. Inform control we're commencing operations to remove and jettison all empty fuel tanks. Roger.
Whatever the price. All the hours I've looked at it. Now to be here.
Moonship Alpha, this is Control.
Moonship Alpha. Tread speaking.
Inform Colonel McCauley that your launching time has been computed at 0700. Due to the excess use of fuel, it is imperative that this schedule be met in order to effect rendezvous with fuel tankers before re-entry.
We should complete stripping all excess equipment in about 3 hours, sir.
Telescopic observation from the moon is infinitely better than that made from Earth. No doubt when we can erect a suitable sized telescope, we will definitely be able to determine whether or not the canals on Mars are a natural geological phenomenon. Overbuilt.
Patrick, quick! back?
I don't know. Dr. Russell has not responded. Colonel McCauley is concerned that a broken rib may have punctured his lung. We will keep you informed.
Russ? Russ? Why didn't you tell us?
Wanted to land. Worked. Waited so long. Like a jewel. Diamond. Black velvet. Do me a favor.
Sure.
Leave me here. Leave me.
Dr. Russell is dead.
Colonel, this is General Roberts. Grant Dr. Russell his last request.
When I consider thy heavens and the work of thy fingers, the moon and the stars which thou hast ordained, what is man that thou art mindful of him?
Ed. Russ died doing his job. He wouldn't have had it any other way. So you mustn't fret.
Your son would be as proud of you as you are of him, Mrs. Russell.
I was proud of Russ before he went to the moon. I'm happy he saw it. He wanted that more than anything else. And what other man has ever had so bright a monument?